Are you the adult you want your kids to grow up to be? Think about that. Are you? Are you sitting back and doing things that your kids, could be young, could be teenagers, could now be young adults, not on their own yet, but they're watching everything you do. They're watching your actions, they watch what you say. And are you being the adult that you would want your kids to be? Now, just again, think about that. Are you setting the right examples so that your kids are good adults? That they, 100% of what they are and who they are can't be placed on parents, but a portion of who they become and what they stand for is learned behavior. Yes, it's called learned behavior. They watch, they listen, they react to circumstances, the way they deal with things in their lives. A lot of it has to do with how kids are raised. So if you're an adult and you don't like where you're at or how you behave or act, guess what? Your kids are picking up on that, and there's a good chance they're going to be the exact same in a lot of ways. Not 100%, but there's a lot of things that learned behavior does to children. And you need to ask yourself, am I being the adult, the example that I want my kids to be? Am I being an upstanding human being? Am I doing what I say I'm going to do? Am I a person of my word? Right? So if you say something to your children and you don't do it, and time again you don't do it, guess what's going to happen when they're older? They aren't necessarily going to be a person that is a person of their word either. Are you a person that yells and screams, gets upset, has temper tantrums, gets mad at other people, never takes responsibility for their own mistakes? Guess what? Learn behavior. Your kids pick up on that. I know some of you may not like hearing this, but it's a cold, hard reality that your kids will mimic what they see from the people that are most predominantly in their lives. And I will add, though, a struggle that's real is divorced families. So no matter what you do, no matter how good of a person you may be a spectacular adult, but if their other parent isn't, it will cause problems. I see that in my own family. I see that with my own kids. I see that with clients' kids, that where they're in divorce situations and one parent is stellar and is consistent and somebody that is a great role model. They're not perfect, just like I'm not perfect. But the other parent is somebody that is broken, somebody that is inconsistent, somebody that's not the best adult role model for kids, and it causes confusion amongst kids in their mindset as they grow up. And I see that sadly and happily in some ways and sad in others. So realize it can be different. So depending on how many role models, good or bad, are in your children's life, whether it's a divorce situation, whether it's a married situation, whether or not it's just relatives that are around you that are setting improper standards as being a good adult, your kids are picking up on that. Your kids also pick up on what you say about other people and how disparaging you can be or how uplifting you can be. And again, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but bottom line, are you the adult that you want your kids to be when they're older? And if not, maybe it's time to change the channel and do something different in your life. Maybe change who you represent so that your kids can be the adult that you want to be yourself, so that they can have that opportunity and that shot to be the adult that you wish they were. So set a good example, and that's the only thing you can hope for. The rest is all a crapshoot. There's no guarantees, even if you're the most perfect parent, the most perfect adult, that your children will grow up to be what you want them to be. But if you are a decent, upstanding human being, not perfect, but you try your hardest, there's a good shot that your kids will become a human being adult. Pardon me. They'll become an adult. They already are human beings. Become an adult where they actually are somebody that you'll be proud of, and they'll be proud of themselves. I look forward to talking tomorrow. God bless you all. Peace out, and stay out of trouble and stay safe.